these all have a common thing about them, and that's that they're all a list. Anytime you come to a list, that's when you're going to be tempted to start memorizing. And when you start memorizing, then that's the part of the story that you will forget because you've memorized it. You've learned the rest of it without memorizing, but you come to this list, and then it kind of falls apart. So it's very important, if you're going to learn Bible stories without memorizing, it's very important to deal with what do you do with these hard ones. So you have like the seven days of creation, the 10 commandments, the plagues of Egypt, you have the 12 disciples, you have the Beatitudes, and it just keeps going, And so we're going to give you several ways, we're going to give you several lists that we're going to teach you. So I've asked, so we'll have Don, since he dealt with Ruth, there's a little list right there in the story of Ruth. And so he's going to teach you how to remember that list.
Now, if you were here last night, you heard the first story of Ruth, where Naomi tells her daughters-in-law to go back home, and Orpah leaves, but Ruth doesn't. Now, does anybody remember what Ruth said to Naomi?
Where you go, I will go, and your God will be my God.
Yeah.
And where you die, I will.
Where you die, I'll die. Where you live, I will live.
Your people will be mine.
Your people will be my people. That's some of it. But how do you remember?
Your God will be my God.
Your God will be my God.
I said that already.
Yeah. But how do you remember all of it? Well, there's lots of different ways that you could. One way is through hand gestures. Establishing hand gestures for each of the things in the list, and then because of the kinetic aspects of that, the movement of your hands and so forth, it will help you to remember the things that you need to say. So what Ruth says is, don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die and be buried. Now, you heard the words coming out of my mouth, but that's not what was going through my head. What was going through my head was the hand gestures I'm about to teach you. And those are this. Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die and be buried. Not even death will separate us. Okay, you got it? Okay, limber up those cards. You'll notice that my hands were flat the whole time. And there's reason for that. I have some experience with sign language, and hand shapes are really important in sign language. And the main determining factor for me in this is the sign for God, which is this. God. And so that, for me, determined the hand shapes for this. So the first one is, don't force me to leave you. Pushing you away. Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. My home must be over that way somewhere. Or if you're left-handed, maybe you want to do that. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Okay, so don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. You only move, from here on out, you only move one hand at a time until the end. So the first two, the hands move together. Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, like I'm pointing to the ground here. Where you live, that's where I'm going to live. But the hand will stay there. So let's do that again. Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die and be buried. Not even death will separate us. So let's do the first part, just the first few together. Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Turn to a partner and do that much together.
Where you go. This is the it is.
That's enough. Just those three. Did everybody remember those first three? Let's do them all together, those first three all together again, and then we'll continue on for the next three. You ready? Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. So now turn to your partner and do those first six.
Together.
Yeah, just do them together.
We're jumping the gun.
Okay, let's come back and do all six together, and we'll continue on and do the final three. All together. Are you ready? Don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die and be buried. Not in death will separate us. Yeah, once we get to where you die, I will die, then the hands move together again. And we're just showing the hump of the ground of where you've been buried. The mound of dirt over the grave. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then not even death will separate us. Okay, so turn to your partner and do all 9 together.
Okay, don't push me away. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. Oh yeah. Where you live, I will be. My God, be my God. Where you die, I will die. Be buried. Not even death will separate us. Even death.
Okay, now do them individually, and if your partner is struggling, help them, but try to give them time to figure it out. So just take turns doing the whole thing on your own.
Don't send me away.
Be my people. Your God will be my God. When you die, I will die and be buried. Not even death will separate
Live is down here. God, one thing down.
How did that go? Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do the hand motions free you up to say it slightly differently on repeat times?
Oh, sure.
So like part of the deal is so that you can be free of how you're saying it?
Exactly. Yes. The main objective is to help you to remember the sequence of information, of what you want to say. How you say it is totally up to you.
This is so organized.
But if you just practice those hand motions again and again, and try to visualize them in your mind, you're incorporating kinetic work and visualization all at the same time, and it'll just help you to remember the sequence easier. Can I have a volunteer, Jonathan, to? Yeah, just do the whole thing for us.
All right. So, don't force me to leave you. Don't make me go home. Where you go, I will go. And where you live, I will live. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I will die, be buried with you. And not even in death will we be separated.
Thank you very much. Yes.